This way.
All Kwano. Standing ovation, standing ovation. Standing ovation, standing ovation.
Can we
Make
rise?
some noise.
Can we rise?
Air peace.
Whoa!
Air peace is in Anambra State.
Hey,
Don't go to the wrong way, please. Don't go to the wrong way.
Don't go to the wrong way.
Don't go to the wrong way, please.
Hey!
Don't go to the wrong way. Please. People should come out from that tarmac, please. If you look, you will see our fire vehicles. You will see it moving. Deputy Speaker,
Yes,
Anambra State Assembly.
This moment is live on channels. This moment is live on channels, television, Arise News, Anambra Broadcasting Service, NTA, and other social media outlets. Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment. What a feat.
DJ, break it down. DJ, break it down.
Another aspirant is here.
Your Excellency, I have
Chief
an
Doctor.
information.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment. What a moment.
Your Excellency, how do you want to step to the front? Yes. Please, Bogota, Your Excellency.
Clear the aisle, clear the aisle.
Hey, okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you can stop him. Okay, right there. Right there is okay. Right there is okay.
This event is live on channel television, Arise News, ABS, NTA, and social media outlets. Ladies and gentlemen, what a moment in Anambra State.
Jenny, say photo na plane. Jenny, say photo. Go live on Facebook. Go live on Instagram.
Tony, play
Go live.
Play nada kana egwebe. Egwensa.
Let me go and talk in front of you. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, it's happening live in Umweri. My name is Tony 1 Week, and it is happening right now. Shadrach, where are you? It is happening in Umweri.
Yes, so happening live at Umweri. My name is Shadrach Nana. I'm here Tony 1 Week. We're telling you that it is happening live.
Willie is walking.
Willie is willingly walking.
Some people said it's not true. They are live on channels.
Where are you?
We are live
Those
on
who
channels.
says it is not possible, where are you? It has happened. Willie is walking.
You see the aircraft there.
Willingly walking, Governor. It is walking.
You see the aircraft there. All right.
And all Kanume is here.
Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening live at Umweri Cargo and Passenger Airport in Anambra State.
We're in Anambra State.
And some people thought,
believe me,
it was
this
impossible.
Is Anambra State.
Some people thought it wasn't going to work.
It was impossible.
But it's working.
Today, Willie Obiano has given us an airport.
Yes, so
Willie Obiano has given Anambra State.
You can say that
Willie
loud.
Obiano has given the whole world an airport in Anambra State. And this is massive, very massive. The first airpiece has landed.
And
the second one.
And some people say it was impossible, but look at it now. It is possible.
Yes.
It has happened live in Umweri, in Anambra State.
You're watching history being made and promise being fulfilled in Anambra State. Is the demonstration flight, the maiden demonstration flight into the international passenger and cargo airport in Umweri in Anambra State. Let's put this on record. April the 30th is the first time Anambra State is witnessing a plane landing on their soil, and that is the second plane landing at the moment at the Umweri International Passenger and Cargo Airport in Anambra State. The governor had made a promise that he will ensure that the people of Anambra State wouldn't have to travel to other states to be able to catch a flight to any part of the country and around the world. And today that promise is being fulfilled. When the first plane landed, we could see the CEO of Airpeace, Mr. Allen Oyema on board in the flight and joining dignitaries who were already seated at the airport, and the governor also present. And I'm sure at some point we may have to hear from the governor himself. So you can see the people quite very excited to see history being made in their state today. As we said before, they travel a lot, quite industrious people in the eastern part of Nigeria. And so the second plane has landed. You could see that it landed just a few moments ago. And maybe we can listen in now to hear from the chairman of Air Peace, Allen Oyema.
Willie, Mada Brochuku, Obiano, our amiable First Lady, Osodieme, Mrs. Ebelechuku, Obiano, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Mr. Nkem Okeke, the Speaker of our State House of Assembly, the Deputy Speaker, and all members of the legislature and judiciary here present. I will not forget our traditional rulers here present. Agbogidi himself is here, Obi of Onisha. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me stand on whatever protocol that has been existing. You may not know. Yes, I shed tears when I landed here because nobody ever believed that this day will come. I remember some months ago when I went on television to tell the world that what I saw here was going to come to fruition. Some people went to town to condemn me, but today I have been vindicated. Before I say anything, I want to give a lot of thanks to the federal government of Nigeria that has approved this airport. This is one of the fastest airports to be approved, even for a test flight. So it is a testament to the quality of job done here. What we have here is the best runway in Africa, the widest runway ever to be built. This runway could land a 777, could land an Airbus 380, that is the biggest planes. This is the first time an airline an airport in Nigeria will be doing a test run with a 737. It used to be very small planes before. That is why we decided to bring a smaller plane and brought this bigger one to show you the quality of job this governor has done here. It's a legacy. This airport is not going to serve only ANAMBRA people. It's going to serve not only the entire Southeast, but the entire country and the world at large. This airport, at the end of the day, as I told you earlier on, some 4 months ago, that the president of this country is going to approve this airport as an international passenger and cargo airport. It happened. So we need to go Nigeria first and foremost to the president Buhari, allowing this day to happen. Nothing is certain. Airports will generate millions of jobs for our people. It's going to energize the economy of not only Anambra State, but Nigeria in general. So when things like this happen, it is not localized. Forget the airport is sited. This is Anambra State. Is it not? Was it sited in Delta or elsewhere? Umweri is Anambra, isn't it? We're all Anambra people. So we have nothing against anything. This is the best place. We have a lot of land here. You could see the kind of runway. They have 3.7 kilometers of runway, bigger than any other runway in this country. If not that my 777 went abroad, I would have come here with a third aircraft, a 777, to prove to you that this is one of the best airports ever made. And this was built in a record time. It's something we have to be glad about.
14 months.
Record time. Just within a record time to achieve this. Unbelievable. That was why I shed tears when I landed here because I never believed that it could be that fast.
Oh.
I knew it would come to pass, but I never knew it would be so soon. May God bless the regime of Obiano. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. We salute you. Thank you.
The chairman of EP, Salonema, speaking there, appreciating the federal government for keeping faith with the people and the government of Anambra State by approving all of what you're seeing today. April the 30th, 2021, the first aircraft landed in Umeri in Anambra State. As a matter of fact, 2 aircraft have landed in Umeri in Anambra State. And while he was speaking, he talked about employment generation is guaranteed with the sighting of this aircraft in the state. The economy will be energized, revenue will be generated. And according to him, 3.7-kilometer runway, one of the longest runways in the country, according to Alan Onyema. And so the people of Anambra State and Nigeria in general are seeing history being made today as the first aircraft is landing. It's called the maiden demonstration flight into the International Passenger and Cargo Airport in Umeri in Anambra State. And it's a joyful day, and you're watching Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from Anambra State, and hopefully we will have to also witness the governor of the state, Willie Obiano, make his remarks as the people, I'm sure, will be delighted to see that his administration brought this to fruition after making the promise. So as we continue, our cameramen continue to pan around, we'll see whether there is a 3rd aircraft in the works or is about to land, I beg your pardon. So we hear that a 3rd aircraft has landed. We'll see if our cameraman can quickly capture that for us as well. I'm sure it's going to be one of the biggest conversation in Anambra State and the entire eastern part of Nigeria. The talk value of this event is going to be heavy because it's the first time an aircraft is landing in Anambra State at this scale. We must add that as well. And let's continue to see how this proceeds. And it's a good day and a great day and a joyful day. As you can see, people just taking a walk on the runway and around the airport area. Some of them cannot believe that in their lifetime they witnessed this. Let's now get back to what's happening in Umeri.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, Your Excellency, Ndine Grace Idebego, Doubting Thomases, Abagonuno. Even it's not possible, Ndibayindo, or the one possible.
Omego.
The man who has a debt with history. The man who has changed the face of Anambra State.
Break it down, music down. DJ, music down.
May I have the honor and privilege of bringing him up.
Your Excellency, the wife of the governor of Anambra State, my wife, the former governor of Anambra State, Dembeje Tiaba, the Speaker, Anambra State House of Assembly, and all the House of Assembly members that are here, the chairman of our great party, Ozombu Victor Oye, the former chairman of our party, the most distinguished senator of the Federal Republic, Senator Victor Ume and wife, true son of the soil, Chief Beto Cletus. I also saw Innocent Motors, who eventually will make all the steps for using the airplane in this airport. You know, the former Minister for Women Affairs, Josephine Anini, is also here. Ndị apụga nwa ụbọchị tata, vaju ebe niile. Ndị igwe no. Allen Onyema, the special son of the soil, who volunteered the aircraft for this test landing. I commend you immensely. And to show appreciation to you and all the pilots and the crew that came on this maiden flight, I have some presentations to make to yourselves, starting with Alan. Then I would like the pilots to queue behind you, then other people behind you. No, let me see. I'll do it. Didemia.
Yeah, so the governor is making a presentation to Chief Allen Onyema, and also the pilots and others for this great feat. Thank you very much. Thank you.
His Excellency, Allen Onyema, a gift because Kwana cannot draw fella. Onya be a very proud son of Anambra State. Onya be onye isi air peace. Onya wanwe air peace. Ina anye funa hospital aircraft eto. Ojo sa ayok dere yesterday. Esibu iwe na we chita 10. Ocho buke aircraft de 10. Ufodo apake anonisha. Biko nekwa no so dey make ona enye a chance. Mama Anambra, our dear mother, also dey make global. Why do okay? Why do you find Onye kwetaro ekwetalia. Happy, Adam happy na ebube monster no here. Spiritual.
Yes, so mana ndị mmadụ ga-clear no ka microphone na-aga aga. You have blocked the way. No. Bikono. No, excuse me, bikono no.
The governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, there, decorating, starting with the chairman of Air Peace, Mr. Allen Onyema, as well as the pilots, to commemorate this very remarkable day for this very feat that has been achieved, and I'm sure for their contribution in making sure that this has become a reality. This day, for both the governor, the chairman of Air Peace, and the pilots, and everyone who is being presented and being decorated here today, is going to be one day they will never forget in their life. So that's what you're witnessing at the moment. You're watching Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from Umweri in Anambra State, the maiden demonstration flight into the international passenger and cargo airport in Anambra State. The governor there making presentations to the pilots of the aircrafts that landed just a few moments ago, as well as the chairman of Air Peace for these very feat of ensuring that this day has come and has become a reality for the people of Anambra State.
Of Anambra State to land is Chief Allen Onyema. The first aircraft is Air Peace. Ngwa umu Anambra kita ada iwanye. Ka governor na chi decorate ana akukwa aka eba.
Put your hands together for our sister, the daughter of the soil.
Make some noise. They claim. Mande canon here, Mande, even the Yoruba no here, they claim the girl now, the woman now. Continue one leg. Okay, if they do. As no your bunike for the sino yen name. Before you go, you tell us who you are. Also, dear man, hey. Okay. Hey, I am reliably informed that the lady is from Asia. Make some noise. And Opulepu, she is the daughter of Uzama Opaleke, the late. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. She's on the air always, a pilot.
Hello.
Because they are not go play an essay photo. Kaira onye je kwana zone and attachment. Ebule na Abuja. It will be a problem, a disaster.
Because ndị mmadụ potassium na plane no dị
Mba, rap kwa ndị umule. Anybody. All right. Please take it easy, take it easy. His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State and his wife, on this celebration of the inaugural flight, are decorating. They are decorating the flight crew, the flight pilots and their crew. I said that in the history of Anambra State, this is the first time this is happening. Because if I am the manobi, kwalo no Jesus aka, kwalo no Jesus aka. Other fella. Because okay, onye ka bu ko onye obunike o. Put your hands together for obunike. This is the. Please, Excellency, still speaking. Can we clear the way? You can return to your seats so that His Excellency can continue with his speech. Thank you.
Well, let me stand on the protocol already established. In every generation, there's always a day when the sun and the stars come together in a perfect agreement with the hopes and dreams of a people. In the Anambra, that day is today. Nibai, we are gathered here today to witness the historic destination/testing flight into Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport, Umueri. We have waited patiently for this day. Yes, it is sunset, it is sunrise in Anambra State. The Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport is the most audacious legacy of my administration, and perhaps the most revolutionary too. Experts tell me that our airport has set a record in aviation industry as the fastest and the most modern airport to be built in recent times. This airport took 15 months to build. Construction began late January 2020, and here we are, 15 months after, witnessing the first flight into the airport. It took only 1 year and 3 months of demonstration, perseverance, and courage in the face of danger to build this airport. We rose above the gloom and doom of global lockdowns and phobia over COVID-19 to bring this dream to reality. This airport is a proof that no army, no matter how fortified, can stand the force of an idea. A great idea may rest for a while, but it will come to reality when its time is due. The most interesting thing about this airport for me is that this Anambra State did not borrow a kobo to build it. Not a single kobo. This in itself is a record in leadership, vision, and execution in Nigeria with our current realities. in the ANAMBRA, this airport is an idea whose time has come. Our dream for our own airport began almost 30 years ago when the government of Anambra State acquired 530 hectares of land in Oba, Idemili South local government area, with the intention of building an airport. But that never materialized. That dream is fulfilled today. We began the effort to expand the frontiers of excellence in Anambra State 7 years ago. We announced that our vision was to make Anambra the first choice investment destination and a hub for economic and commercial activity. And we also said that our mission was to create a socially stable, business-friendly environment where indigenous and non-indigenous alike will have opportunity for wealth creation. This airport is a fulfillment of our vision and mission statements. It is difficult to create a new economic corridor without a functional international airport that will serve as a direct bridge between us and the world. With this facility, we have made the journey easier for any investor who wants to prospect Anambra State for business. In the past 7 years, my administration has worked tirelessly to change the story of Anambra State. We have developed an agroeconomy with top mechanized farming, modern food processing and export to agricultural produce. We have upgraded Oka with facilities that will position it as 21st century capital city. The International Conference Center is the largest conference venue in Nigeria today with 10,000 seating capacity. The roofing is completed. The roofing is completed. We have taken development to the rural areas with the highly acclaimed 20 million Choose Your Project per Community initiative. And we have done it 2 times. So there's no community, 181 of them in Anambra, that will not show 2 important projects that this administration did in their place. We have constructed 18 bridges, 77 roads in the central, 75 in the north, and 53 in the south. The Oka City Stadium is almost ready for commissioning, and now we have the most advanced airport in Africa. Anyone who is familiar with Anambra State knows that Anambra admires self-reliance a lot. We do not summon external help for what we can do for ourselves. We rose from the ashes of unpleasant past to build a promising homeland for ourselves. Our people crisscross the globe in search of a better life. This airport is therefore a timely bridge between Anambra and the world. It is the link between the dream and its fulfillment. I have no doubt that in the shortest possible time, Anambra International Passenger and Cargo Airport shall become one of the busiest airports in Nigeria. The key success factors are there for all to see. Indeed, the economic values from this airport cannot be quantified. The construction of this airport has kept over 3,000 people in direct employment and another 2,500 in indirect employment for 15 months. Ladies and gentlemen, this airport tells its own story eloquently. So I'll bring these remarks to an end shortly. But before I do that, I must commend the zeal and the determination of the various construction companies involved in the building of this airport. They are Cranborg Construction Company. They built the runway, the tower, and this apron where we are. And they are doing internal roads in the airport. IDC Construction Company, they did the 2 taxiways and the parking lot at the outside there, and the gatehouse, and the road to the gatehouse. Mace Aviation, they are the suppliers of the lighting system and other gadgets that the tower, the runway, the taxiway will use. NIGERIANS, they diverted the stream of waters that crisscrossed the airport when we came to Oyi River. JKPs are constructing the firehouse, the trauma center, and they are a company representing the Kronberg of Germany, where we are buying 3 super modern fire trucks for the airport. TTAG is in charge of water, the whole of this airport, and the sewage arrangement. The China Railway, they built this beautiful, best-in-class terminal building that you see in here. At some point, you need to go around and see how beautiful these things are. I must also commend my indefatigable Commissioner for Works, Engineer Marcel Ifejiofor, and his team. They were here every day since we started this airport late January 2020. And I was here every week since this airport was started, except when I traveled out. My gratitude goes to the people of Umweri, particularly Okebo II and the cabinet, then the chairman of IVITE, Dr. Ibuna, for their unalloyed support throughout the construction of this airport. I must also thank Nsugbe and Nteje people for the access roads that lead to this airport. In conclusion, the symbol of our great party, APGA, is cock. The cock crows to announce a new day. In the ANAMBRA, our cock has crowed. Kokoroko! I will talk extempore on, yes. I want to recognize the bishops, both Anglican, Catholic, Pentecostal, that are here. Thanks for coming early, sitting quietly, and painstakingly going through all that we have gone through. I want to make a few remarks about this airport. Yes, you've heard it's the second longest runway, 3.7, second to Lagos. But it has 2 recesses at both ends of 1 kilometer each. So if you add those 2 recesses, it will be 5.7. That is the longest runway in Africa. The tower is 11-story building, easily the tallest tower in Nigeria. And it's concrete built from base to the last floor. The apron where you're standing, somebody described it as bomb-proof because he saw the materials we were using when we were constructing it. It's over 1 foot in height and doubly layered metal, 16 mm rod, and that's what it is, because it can carry any plane known to man. It is also important to mention that I forgot to tell you that the contractor that is doing, that did the fencing around the airport is Sages. They did the fencing around the airport, So very soon, commercial flights will start taking off and living here, both local and international. So on this note, I want to thank all of you for coming, for your prayer all this while, and for your support and continued support. I must appreciate the party that is doing all these things for Anambra State. APGA, APGA, Onyaya na Wanya, Kokoroko. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Because na kukwana akeba, Obro belief, ladies and gentlemen, another history made in Anambra State. Another great feat by His Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, yet another feat, another achievement by the Governor of Anambra.